Last night, somebody made a promise you never agreed to keep. 11 p.m. A lamp clicks on. A hand writes a note. It says, 6 a.m., run. It even adds a smiley face. 6 a.m. The alarm rings. The same note waits. The hand comes back and hits snooze. Huh. One bedroom, one person. The handwriting is yours. The hand on the snooze button is also yours. So somebody in that room broke a promise to somebody else in that room, and you live alone. Who betrayed who? We're going to catch them in the act, and then we're going to make peace. Look, call that note what it was, an assignment. You handed it to the person who wakes up at 6, and your brain filed that person under other people. That sounds like a metaphor. It isn't. A lab at Princeton asked people to portion out a disgusting drink for science. Today you poured yourself a tiny sip. A stranger got a full cup, and you next semester got the same full cup as the stranger. Your brain pours for future you the way it pours for people it just met. I would know. I keep a whole drawer of notes like yours. All mine, all unpaid. You wrote yours at 11, feeling great, and passed it down the line. So you act like tomorrow you is someone else. But does your brain actually believe it? Okay, so let's test that properly. Remember the desk lamp from last night? Watch it. It bends over the table and becomes a little spotlight with one job. It only burns bright for you. Slide a card under it that says, you, today. The light burns bright. Now a card that says, you, in 10 years. The light dims. Now a card with some famous guy you've never met. The same dim glow. A brain scanner at Stanford caught exactly this. The region that wakes up when you think about yourself goes quiet when you think about future you. As quiet as it does for a stranger. Your head keeps 2 decks on this table. My party, strangers. And every night, the card called tomorrow slides itself into the wrong deck. Nobody pushes it, it just goes. How far did that card travel? You can measure it. With 2 paper circles. One is you today, one is you in 10 years. Slide them together. Stop when it feels honest. People whose circles barely touch have almost nothing saved. People whose circles overlap hold real money in the bank. The ages match, the paychecks match, the distance doesn't. So the one in the other chair is a stranger. Fine, then what do they look like? Who exactly are you sliding that note to? This one stings a little. That stranger? You drew them, and you drew them wrong. Flipped their character card. Look at those pockets, stuffed with time. In your head, tomorrow you always has more hours than you do. Never more money. Funny that. You'd never promise a stranger your cash. Their hours, though? Free. Which is why a meeting next month feels like nothing today. That evening you just gave away? It comes straight out of their pockets, and they don't exist yet. A player drawn from too far away. Can you shorten the distance? Oh, you can. And you won't need discipline for this. You need better pieces. Start with the portrait. One study aged people's faces and let them chat with their 70-year-old selves. Afterwards, everyone split 1,000 pretend coins between now and later. The ones who met their older face set aside 172. The others? 80. Small study, pretend money, but watch which pile grew. Make the stranger vivid and your hands change. So give them a face, a name, or just picture them at 6 a.m. holding your note. Next piece, the lock. Some choices you can lock in tonight. Tomorrow can't undo them. Shoes waiting by the bed. Phone sleeping in the kitchen. The promise stops being a note and becomes furniture. Last piece, the new season tile. Handoffs are cheaper at a clean edge of the calendar. A fresh week, a new month, a season just starting. Drop that tile on the board and the whole table resets around it. So, which piece lands on your table tonight? 11 p.m. again. The lamp is on and a fresh note is waiting. Only this time, it's tonight. And now you know who shows up at 6. You were never lazy. You were playing a co-op game solo because nobody told you there was another player at the table. So tonight, start with the cheapest piece. Write the note differently. 2 lines, addressed to the next player. What you're leaving them, and one thing you already did to make their turn easier. Shoes by the bed count. So does a full water bottle. Leave it where they'll find it. That's a relay card sitting in their inventory now. Solid enough to pick up. And if you want one more easy gift for them, subscribing is one tiny choice. You make it tonight. Tomorrow you wakes up with something good already in their tray. Their move.